Okay, welcome guys. We're back with Dwarf Fortress, and we're going to probably push things along a bit today. I think that we haven't had a siege in this fortress yet, and I sort of want one. Now looks like we're going to be trading. Yep, human caravan has arrived. Did we do trading? I think we already have. Now we've got one group of citizens is stranded. Where are they? So they're still down in here. There should be two. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Oh, there. Okay, that's fine. Yep, so there's two actually, technically, that are actually stranded, not just one group. 3 hostiles on the map. Yep, Forgotten Beast, Forgotten Beast, Forgotten Beast. Down below, one trader is ready to trade. Back up the top here now. I thought we had already done that. Waiting one item. What did we bring in? Not sure what we actually did bring in. And I can't remember if we actually did the trading or not. We can access depot. Well, it says that we are requiring him, so let's just let that actually happen. There we go, 2 groups now. It's now updated to 2, that's fine. As long as there's 2, we're okay. What's going on here? Okay, they're just fighting amongst themselves. I've labelled this episode War Dogs because I do want to start to move the War Dogs into an area where they can actually sort of do a lot more damage with everything. So I think what we'll do is we've got heaps of puppies. The trouble with war dogs is they're pets, and pets, when they die, it doesn't go well. So I'm going to need to allocate the war dogs out to different units, and they're going to have to be their frontline troops. But if the war dogs get killed, it may upset the frontline troops that we actually have. So if we have a quick look at our squads, maybe we'll sort of start here. We've got the cursed bolts, which we've got a fair few of those now. So we still haven't fleshed it out completely, but that's actually okay. And they should be, constant training is what they should be doing. They should be in here. Oh, yeah, there they go. They're sort of in this area, but they're not really training properly, which is unusual. I'll just get rid of that one. I think some of the other people are... we should have a look at the justice menu as well. So this one here, we haven't been able to... find the main criminal. Disorderly conduct. So injured party cause lord. Accused of Resmelin, the planter. In this case, we've got so many witnesses. Disorderly conduct, Resmelin, and vandalism by Resmelin. So I think what we'll do here is we'll just convict Resmelin of all of these different disorderly conducts. That will actually be the various fights that have gone on. So the gem setter, injured party, the gym setter, and there again as well. And then, that's okay. I think what we'll do is we'll just go and do convictions in through here. Convict Resmelin, 13 witnesses. Yes, proceed. Convict, 10 witnesses for that one. Convict, only 4 witnesses. I'm still actually, we know that we're onto something here. We'll convict this one as well with only 3 witnesses. Yes, proceed. So Resmelin is going to be locked away yet again and punished for her sins. Now, the war dogs. So we've got a whole heap of them. If we go back out to have a look at maybe at this one here, the Roar of Rage, only has 4. This is sort of like a special force that we've actually got in the fortress. These are also on constant training. What I might do is orangutans. I think is actually a trainer. It may be worthwhile. I think he is. If we just go back and have another quick look at the group and see what's going on. Where's our military? I thought we had a couple of trainers in with the group. There we go. So Began's leading a quick kicking demonstration. Dwarf's leading a striking demonstration. And Sick is watching Began kick things. That's funny. All right, we've got these different bards and things. Where's orangutans? Not seeing him there. Just do it by name. Hi, Syrian, how you going? Hope anybody else has joined us as well. There we go, orangutans. If we go and have a quick look and see what orangutans has got. Individual combat drill is tied at this stage. If we look at the skills, yeah, so adequate animal trainer. Only level 0, but even so, does have animal training. That's its main outside skill. So maybe we give them all over to orangutans. That way orangutans can sort of then just look after the all the dogs. So if we go and have a look at orangutans, then we go into, where is it? It's not relations. Groups. No, it's not groups. I forget where that works. Overview items. No, it won't be that. I figured out how to allocate these. Hi Dragster, how you going? So why is the hammer icon red next to my character's name? This one here? I don't think it's a hammer. It's a pick. It's a copper pick. So that's why. Yeah, so that's what we've actually got in through there. What's this goblin doing here? Just socialising. Okay, it's a goblin dancer. Right. Well, back to what we've got. Where was it? Orangutans. Now maybe I allocate them from the actual dog menu itself. F1 and then go down a couple of layers. I think we'll start a siege this time. I think we'll actually sort of invite one in just to see how we're going. We haven't had any come, and I'm sort of surprised. I'm sort of disappointed in the game actually for not actually bringing a siege in. So orangutans is there. The dogs are here. So if we go back in and have another quick look at the stray war dogs, adopt. So we can. So that's adoptable. All right, I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to do this a different way. I've forgotten how to do it. I haven't done this for so long. Typically a dwarf will do any job, but you can lock them so that they only do that one job. Yep, so and do things like socialise when you have nothing to do. Yeah, I think that we've got you locked away as a miner, I think. Actually, where is it? Yeah, Dragster, legendary miner. You're our main miner. In the fortress, so you are locked away to only do that job. Having said that, we should actually get that sorted as well. There's a lot to do in this fortress at this point in time. But I just want to get these war dogs allocated, and I forgot how to do it. Just go back up again. I thought you did it from the persons area. I thought it was in through here. Skills. Items, won't be items. Groups, yeah, I can't think of how this works, to be honest. I've completely forgotten. Hi, Prophet Joe, how you going? And yeah, I've really got really confused as to what to do. I think I might have to open up the wiki and just see what it says. Dwarf Fortress wiki, War Dogs. And I think it's any old dog, to be honest. Dog, yeah, so there's the War Dogs there. Okay, so yeah, Dead Pets cause serious unhappiness spikes. We'll just have them all with orangutans. So how do we adopt them? Like a pet. Oh, hang on, there it was back there. Through their preferences menu, select the dwarf and then help them via the preferences menu. V, select the dwarf. P, then A. So it is actually the preferences menu, which is under what? The personality preferences. Ah, that's still not it, is it? Values, traits, needs. What is going on here? So I got pet. Okay, so adopting, there it is. Pets normally cannot be assigned, rather dwarfs will adopt them on an ad hoc basis. The only exception is trained hunting and war animals, which will be adopted by whomever they are assigned to. So, oh, okay, so it's the training. So dwarves that are idling near a wandering stray animal that is yet set, yeah, blah, blah, blah. That's okay. Note that dwarves with a preference for an animal may adopt that animal despite it not being available for adoption. Yep, okay. So I think that just means that we just have to allocate them to orangutans. So if we go to has trainer, that's not going to do it. Come on. So if we have a look at the actual trainer, because it's going to be allocated to the trainer, I think that's sort of what that means. So if we go back, so we do that one through the training area, I guess. Nope, that's not it. God, I'm really struggling today. Stray war dog. Yep, so I've got all these different war dogs. I want all of these to be assigned to orangutan's library. That's not it either. That's still not it. That is still not it. So I've got to allocate it to... Oh gosh, this is really annoying me. Is it through the dog's preferences? Nope. Nope. Okay, so very frustrating. God, it shouldn't be this hard. Pets normally adopt them on an blah blah blah. They will be adopted by whomever they are assigned to. So we should just be able to go and grab it and assign it to somebody. So that and allow them to be adopted. Has trainer, yes. Now that's a df hack command. But what's here? No, this is not what it's supposed to be. Okay, so Kuril Durluman is saying there was a short moment, a DF hack menu that showed Control A to adopt. So if I go and select it, Control A, nope, that's not going to do it. We've got to adopt. Sorry, that is adopt, but I have to allocate it. So I still have to give it somebody to allocate to. If I go yes there, and then go to orangutans here, it's just not there. It's just not there. So in saying in the citizen info menu, oh, okay. So if we go to this one here, go to orangutans. Nope, that's still not it. Task information. It's the places, labor menu. Won't be that one. Objects won't be that either. Still not there. It's funny. Pets and livestock. Here we go. God, I should have known this, shouldn't I? So we've got different trainers available as a pet, and so this one here we're going to allocate an actual person, so available as pet. Just try it in here again. Yep, okay, there we go. Orangutans library owned. So we'll just keep on doing that for all of these. So that's a war dog with a name, actually. So this one has actually already had a kill of something. So it's killed something in the fortress at some point. So and so these are the actual trainers. Let's just go and allocate all of these to. I'll just see if I can find where orangutans actually is, just so we can quickly scroll there for all of these. I may have skipped over it. There we go. It's this red one here. Okay, so we'll just keep on allocating all of these across. Now they've got a different trainer. That's still going to be okay. If we go down to the first red one. So we'll put orangutans in charge of the war dogs. So it's a bit of a double-edged sword, because if they start dying, he will be very, very sad. And they will start dying when things actually happen. Oops, too far. Orangutans. Look after these orangutans. These are going to be valuable. So it's like a full squad, isn't it, of war dogs. All right, that'll do us. So when we find him again, there he is. 10 animals, 10 war dogs. There we go. I think the trainer is set in the other tab at the top. Yeah, if we go to pets, I'm not sure. I can't remember exactly where to do that one. This is got the different dogs that we actually have in through there. Anyway, that's fine. I'm happy with that. So orangutans will then sort of look after all of those. That would be good. Prophet Joe saying one question about FPS and such. I set my FPS to 25 in settings, which appear in parentheses. So I also set my FPS to 25 in settings, which sorry. But if the other number is 100, my dwarves just fly around. What is the difference between 100 and 25 in parentheses? You'll see down the bottom through here, the FPS of the game is 100. But the actual speed of the game is 25, so it shouldn't be racing around. I can raise it to if I go to the settings, I can raise it, like I've got the graphical FPS cap, default is 50, range between 5 and 1,000. So you can actually, like this is the speed of the game essentially by changing that one through there. So that they shouldn't be racing around if you've got it set to 25. That should be, they should be sort of fairly comfortable. Now we've got the trader still coming. Got to think about what we do with the as we sort of come back up the top here. Are we ready for the? Maybe we'll wait until these guys go, and then we'll sort of think about actually bringing a siege on. So I can't actually close the door here. Here we go. We've now got the trader here. We'll go to trading. So we do actually have a whole lot of stuff. Yeah, okay, so we've got a heap of stuff in through here. Let's see what they've got. They've got a male horse in a cage. Joe's saying thanks for the explanation, but they do fly. Only reduce their pace when I decrease the 100 to a much lower number. Yeah, so so the graphical FPS is basically the tick rate of the game. Yeah, so that should be, if it's 25, it should be slow. It should be it should be comfortable. Even try maybe even lower. Just make sure you've got the right one. It is the graphical FPS. Yeah, so Kuril Duralin is saying so graphical FPS equals simulation speed. Yeah, it is a weird name, but it's always been that. That's the way that the game was originally done. So yeah, that's why I like playing at 25. I do like it slow, so I can sort of see what's going on. All right, so we've got a heap of stuff here. Let's just go and start to look at the finished goods bin that we've actually got through here. Mugs, it doesn't really matter that much. If this is all just clothes and mugs, I think we'll sell that. And if that's all we sell, I'm happy enough with that. So, so that's that bin. This is trade goods, but we might just get rid of clothes to start with. Old clothes. Don't know why the humans would be wanting to buy old dwarven clothes. But they love it. They absolutely love it. These are all trade items that we've made. Just see if there's any more clothes anywhere. No, that's pretty much it. So we've actually got like 1,800 trader profit at this stage. So we've got things like iron shields. I don't really need them because I'm making steel anyway, so these aren't really all that valuable to me. If I can find plaster, I'll grab it. We've got the bins. We've got cloth bins in through there. Let's go and grab that cloth bin. Another cloth bin of 350. Leather bins. We were running out of leather, so I'll grab that as well. It's only worth 80. Another cloth bin worth 180. And we've still got good profit here, so this another cloth bin. Now it's getting a bit contentious. So we'll just try to trade here. So, yep, that's fine. He actually went with it, so that's good. So they made a bit of profit, and I'm happy with that one. So let's just go and leave it there. I don't think there's much else in here that we really need or want. Just have a quick look down the bottom here. They've put a lot of stuff in. A lot of things. Food and drink. Drink is a bit low. Very low, actually. Yeah, what I'll do is, well, they didn't bring any drink with them. That's okay. We'll just get out of there, and we'll just go no trader needed at the depot anymore. So we've done that. We've done our trading with the humans, so that is fine. The planter is fighting with what? Oh, Resmelin has calmed down. Now, Resmelin should be being arrested at this point in time. So this happened out here. There's Resmelin there. Now, Haggard, it will be put into the prison fairly soon. Got rumours, sparring. Make a rock door has been completed. Yep, that's okay. And then we just got that alert. So just get rid of those. With the actual caravan itself, oh, this is another thing. I'm so far behind in what I'm trying to build, and I sort of feel that we really should be just trying to get a siege happening fairly fast. Actually, we do need to go and do more mining as well. Let's just go down a bit deeper into the fortress. So we sort of got like a central area that runs through here. I was using this for mining at one stage. I might just go deeper, like way deeper, and then just start to sort of mine out large areas, like here, for example. I think I'll just set up an area where we just pick up rock. So let's just go and mine all this stuff out, just for the sake of getting the actual rock itself. I'll just put another portion through there. All right, that'll do. So we'll just go and throw those into that one there. That way the miners will have something to do as well. I think everything else is actually looking pretty good here. So we've got everything else is allocated. These are still being built. There's no one in the prison at this stage. These are just sleeping here. This is why I'm a bit concerned about the bedroom layer, which is F4. I think we might set up another group of bedrooms here. We'll just quickly go back in and do this one. So we'll just go to furniture, we'll go to bed, go to planning. Actually, we've got in the planning mode now as well. So we'll just keep on throwing in the various bedrooms. With planning mode on, it just means that we don't have to think about it after we've got these established. So it's another 20 bedrooms being built. We've got any, yeah, we've got more on this side as well. There was a way to set this up so that you end up with a pattern and it then just fills in the pattern, but I've forgotten how to do that. It's all been smoothed so that that the dwarves that come in here will be happy. What we'll do here is we'll now just go across. You can see that we're still so far behind in building all sorts of different things in through here. Cabinets. So furniture, cabinets, and they need a chest as well. So pop these in their bedrooms. Now I am concerned about the drink situation that we've got. We may need to get more farming happening. We've got a pretty big fortress now. Furniture and then chests. So as these are built, they will then just come through. And doors is the last thing. We're a long way behind with our door production. I think we tried to fix that last time. So just let that one sort of continue on. Here we are. I think we've started them to sort of build multiple, but we need rock for them to do the doors. All right, that's now been set up. We're just going to go back to our zones, and you can see there that we don't actually have the bedroom. So I'm just going to go to bedroom. We're going to go to multi, and we're just going to go and paint this area. There we go. That's now been done. Paint that area. So they've all been now allocated as bedrooms. Everything else is allocated. That's fine. Done. Right, so they're now all future bedrooms. Okay, that's good. All right, let's unpause the game. Yeah, Resmelin is still fighting. Okay, so the Klingzog is now naming different items. Oh, hang on. Adrian, now what happened? I didn't even read that message. Adrian Sotier did something. There was something that happened in the justice menu where there was not a... yeah, Resmelin looks to be... If we just have a quick look down. Yeah, punches the planter. So dishing out punishment back in here, I think. But it will, Resmelin will be sentenced. And is Resmelin in? Because we are going to be banning people that get sentenced now. If you get sentenced, you get banned. Let's go back up to the top of the fortress. Here's all the war dogs now in amongst everyone as well. So we've got a heap of people now, sort of doing different things. Forgotten Beast has come. A gigantic scaly caddisfly. Has a curling trunk and has a gaunt appearance. Beware its toxic secretions. Now, this is going to be interesting because we've got one of the layers that the Forgotten Beast will come in on has already got another Forgotten Beast on there, and they will fight to the death. So we might as well watch this. So it's coming on the bottom layer. There it is there. Core, the Forgotten Beast. So we should have 4 hostiles now. So we've got that one. Which layer is that on? That's not on that layer, that's on the top layer. That one is on that layer. And so it is up here. This is actually, it's actually destroyed a lot of the ground around it for whatever reason. Let's have a look and see what actually happens with these. Will they find each other? So that is down the bottom. And the other one is over here. It's caused all this destruction. You might just follow it in and just see what it gets up to. I'm going to guess the other one will be better. It's gone into, oh, it's actually moved across into the lava, which is not a good idea for Forgotten Beast, but anyway. Prophet Joe has become a Mark's Dwarf, that's good. So it's moved off away from where we can see things. So we're not going to, unfortunately, see that combat, I don't think. So Syrian is saying that message is new. What are the 4 Nemesis records? I don't know. It just says that if the save game contains units which are missing their assigned Nemesis records, I think this came after an update. I'm actually thinking of running a siege and actually finishing off this fortress fairly soon, and then starting another more dangerous fortress. So I'm thinking of doing that. What do you reckon, guys? Do we trigger a siege and then just like when these traders go, and just see how we go? We've got different areas in through here as well. I might just keep on chomping away at the at different areas in through this other side as well. So yeah, Caesarian's saying, yep, this one has gotten to be too successful. It has, hasn't it? I think once we actually hit over 100, I think that's got to be our trigger to start again, I think. So let me know if that's what you're thinking. There we go. This thing is just outside where we have like a different area, but it can't really do much. So they're just wandering around, those forgotten beasts. Let's go back up to F1. Wait for these guys to leave. Come on, off you go. Off you go. Spike copper ball. He offers it to the planeful deep. Okay, so we'll just go and click on OK and just pause again. So we'll go back down to the main meeting hall and we'll start to allocate more things. Now we've got different things on display everywhere through here. Assign new items. Now this is a copper ball. There we go. That's it there. A spiked copper ball. Beautiful. So we'll display that in the main meeting hall. Yeah, Forgotten Beast Core is fighting. There it is, it's back. So this is Core. So Core is, if we have a look at its health and description, giant scaly caddisfly. Let's just keep on following it around. It's back on the map now. So it killed something. It's in that region from the other Forgotten Beast. Where is it? It's hunting. Just see what's happening. It's got different people visiting. Yep, so still Core. There's different troglodytes and things actually fighting as well. It should be in the range. It's now crawling around on the walls, in the trees. Looks like it's flying, doesn't it? They've got to get within proximity of each other to be able to target each other. I thought it was close enough. So we've got 3 hostiles on the map now. So look and see what other ones they are. Yeah, that one there is right where that one was. Maybe they don't fight each other. Like they're very, very close. If we have a look across, there it is there. seem to be ignoring each other. I thought the Forgotten Beasts would actually fight each other. Actually, just while we're here, I don't want that to be triggered by anything, so I'll just go and remove that designation. That would have been from a cavern that we were building to explore at some point. Now there's that Forgotten Beast. Where's the other one? They definitely will be aware of each other. Just get rid of all of these messages. All right, let's continue on. Escape. Yeah, they seem to just be completely ignoring each other. I thought they'd fight to the death, which would have been cool, actually. They used to. It's wandered off again. All right, we'll leave that alone. So we'll just go back up to the top here again. Come on, guys, move away. We've traded enough. Actually, we need to go down and set up the, is it F5? Yeah, F5. I need to build more locations down in here for farming. So we'll just go and build some more farms. Workshops, farming. And farm plots. Yep, we'll just hide the planner, but keep on building afterwards. There's only 2 there, that's not really great. Yeah, we've got a lot of crap in here. Let's get another big one there. There we go, just a few more farm plots. Just I am concerned about the drink, or the lack thereof. Got heaps of seeds, so we might as well do it. All right, let's unpause. So this, yeah, there's no more petitions, so this is actually like a guild, a farming guild. Yeah, I think we've become too soft. I think we need to certainly have things going. Dog is fighting. They'll just be fighting amongst themselves. That's okay. So I'm trying to recall, have there been any sieges since we've reclaimed this fort? I seem to, no, we haven't. We have not had a siege, which is sort of disappointing. Since the last siege. That's why I think we just trigger it. As soon as these guys leave, we'll get going. They should be leaving. It's now midsummer. They should be out of here. Different bolts and things back up through this other side. Chapman is depressed. Yep, so Resmelin is still struggling. Let's just go back and have another quick look at the justice. Disorderly conduct. Party, the Gelder. Resmelin, I agree with, I'll just proceed. Just keep on seeing what's going on there. If we just go back down to the bottom of the fortress and have a look at the military again. Where was that? That was around here somewhere. In the bottom here. There's Resmelin locked up and thinking things over. These ones are just sleeping in the rooms. Alright, so they're all naming their different weapons. There we go, a bit of water there to drink. So we've got another grumpy one that's sort of now hitting the fortress. Come on, leave. We've had enough. We've done enough trading. Oh, we've got a ghost now as well. Private Joe, the ghostly fish cleaner, is haunting the fortress. There he is. So we need to get that one now sorted. If we have a quick look and see what we've got in through here. Has anyone got an allocation? Yeah, there we go. This is so. This is they're going to be engraving one of what we end up having. So we'll just watch what happens in here, just so we can put Private Joe to rest. That's now the next one, and it's been taken up already. Here we go. So this is one of our religious leaders. It's now building that one, and then we've got a slab that's automatically now being put there just to get the next one. So back in through here we have the memorial to Private Joe. It hasn't been allocated a role, like no one's come to pick it up yet. That should be ending up being placed where? Here. But what we're doing is we're putting them in the main hall. So as we sort of get as we get more ghosts and things, we're just sort of allocating them into this location in here. So we'll just go across into furniture. This will be a slab. And which one is it? There we go. So just allocate that one. That will then put the ghost to rest. Yeah, so Private Joe saying, that's my old me, the one killed by the werebeast. Yes, that's right. Yeah, that was from the previous fort. So we're still getting some of them just raising up. Or was it? Or was it? Hang on. Let's have a quick look and see if there's another Private Joe already named. Yeah, no, you're one of the Marks Dwarves in this fortress. I thought that you may have been outside, out here somewhere. Let's just have a quick look down. There was some water, and you ended up wandering out outside. Where was that? There was like a body left over outside, and we couldn't get to it because of the forgotten. No, because of I thought it was Forgotten Beast actually that ended up killing somebody. So there should be a skeleton outside here. It was over here. There it is. Yeah, there you go. One of your many deaths in the fortress. Mangled skeleton. Private Joe's mangled skeleton. So we couldn't pick that one up, and so you've now come back to life. So this is not from the original fortress. This is actually from this fortress, where you wandered out and was killed by the Forgotten Beast, which is floating around on this layer. Yep, that's okay. So the the Forgotten Beast is still fighting different things. We're not going to worry about those. Let's just keep it going. I've got one hostile. There it is. That's the one that killed you. If we have a look at this one and look at its military, which is under here, kills. There we go. So, so two notable kills. We've got Private Joe, the ghostly dwarf. So you are a dwarf in through here. So that when that one first arrived, he actually caught you outside, and that was his kill with what he ended up doing. So yeah, so that was the demise of Joe. Yeah, there we go. So that was out here somewhere. I thought that was the case. So it wasn't the previous one. Hi Began, how you going? Come on, leave. We want you gone. Now, one of the problems I have here is that this is what have we got on alert? Yeah, been put to rest. There we go. I'll just get rid of all this stuff. So that the ghost of that particular unit has been now put to rest. So can't close the fortress here. This actually leaves us in a bit of a vulnerable state. And then as soon as these guys leave, we'll actually trigger the last fight of the fortress. Let's see how we go. I'm glad they separated the sparring out from the normal combat. There we go. The kids have now transformed into werebisons. Down in here, they've got nowhere to go. There's actually we've already now allocated these different rooms. What I might do is I might just go and get these smoothed just so we can do different things with them. They'll transform back again. There we go, they're back to being kids again. So they were bitten by a werebison. So we'll get everyone smoothing stuff. And again, we're just getting the doors built has been quite difficult. Ah, the merchants have embarked on their journey, or there will be. Off you go. Pick up your stuff and get out of here. Now, we've got an issue here. I'm going to go and change a few little things with this. I'm going to repaint the stockpile. We're going to delete this. So what they're doing is they're packing up now. They're no longer available for trading. So they're packing the goods on the onto the wagon. Actually, what I might do, I'll wait until I've actually got an element done here. Actually, what I'll do is I will just paint more down this way. So they've now left. Off you go. Off you go. Right. So they've now left the area. I'm going to destroy this. The reason that this was a problem was because actually I'll make it a top priority. The reason that was a problem was because Dresmon's still throwing a tantrum. That's all right. I think Dresmon is still locked away, I would assume. Yep, there's nothing else open here in the justice menu. So I don't think we have to worry about that one, but I need to move this one further down. Just so we end up with it sort of sitting back further here, just so there's room for the wagon so we can still close the gate. The weaponsmith is now. Oh, hang on, is that a necromancer? Yes, it is. All right, so we've now taken this one out. Now we do actually have like a pecan wood log floor there. You know, I might actually just move that as well. But we will build the next one into here as well. So we'll just make this nice and clean. The chestnut, we just need to get chestnut logs for that one. If we go in and just go into the build menu, so trade depot and microline blocks will do. So we'll build the new trade depot there. It's now midsummer. So we've still got this little area down in here as well. Oh, FPS is dropped below 50. Multi-threading is not on. It may improve performance. You wish to enable it. This you can always turn it off. Yeah, okay, we'll actually allow multi-threading. I'm not sure. I've never seen that before. Yeah, it's this one here. There must be a lot going on, I guess. Rangers Citizen. Is that Resmelin? No, it's the Necromancer. What happened with him, I wonder? Now, he's been chained up. We didn't actually do anything with him. Let's have a look and find out what's going on here. So, step through each of these. The fact he's been chained means he's been implicated in something. We'll come back to that one in just a minute. They're sparring. Captain of the Guard is fighting. Now, something's happened here. Let's just go to the Justice menu. The closed cases. These are all the other ones. I don't think we've got... Injured party, NEEPS. So this is automatic. There was a violation of an export prohibition. We sold something, or something happened. This was exported, so there was. So he actually ended up trying. There was a. If we go back into our nobles menu, we have the mayor has put a export of tunics was prohibited, but tunics were actually sold off. But we're not using. I don't know why he's the one who's. Maybe it was his tunic that we sold in the end. Maybe that's what it was. Yeah, that would make sense. So he actually, it was his tunic, which he sort of put back in the old clothing, but without realising that there was actually a ban on selling tunics, and so his tunic has now gone with the others. So that was an automatic justice sort of menu type thing. And there's a bit of his blood. He won't be sentenced for long, I don't think. Anyway. Adrian Sotis had to damage him, sort of rough him up a little bit. If we have a quick look and see, yep, Captain Guard. Yeah, so that happened. Actually, he was brought in here and then beaten up inside the cell. There's Resmelin still back at the top through there. If we have a quick look at the Justice menu again. So these are closed cases, convicts. Now, we killed off this dismal zombie because that was one of the, he had stolen some things. Resmelin, 92 days in prison. Wow. No sentence pending. So he's just in there, but there's no sentence there. So maybe it's just a bit of a beating up. Theft of the flare of strapping. Now this was, there's no sentence pending on those. They've already served their sentence. Yep, so they've already served their sentence. Resmelin is still in prison for a long period of time. Yep, that's fine. All right, well, I think we can bring a siege on. What do you think? Let me know in the chat if you want me to just trigger it now, because I'm thinking that this is that it's probably time now for us to do this. Yeah, we're sort of just building these. That's okay. We can still build around things while the siege takes place. So thank you, Kujulamurin, for your comments and stuff, etc. It's always good to have people chatting. So Your high muzzle paint. And Adrian's saying, yeah, always interested to watch the final siege, says Union. All right, let's go for it. Let's go and do it. So, what we can do is, even though we haven't had a siege come, we can actually trigger one through DF hack. So if I just go back into here, just go into the launcher. This is Siege Manager. Now, what does this one do? That's Siege Engines. I forget how you bring them on. What is it? It's not GUI. I thought we could just do it, trigger a siege. There's so much you can do with this one. Is it force? This tool triggers events like Mega Beasts, caravans, and migrants. Note that you can only trigger one caravan per civ. Okay. Force and then event. Yeah, maybe. I haven't seen this before though. No, it's not it. Caravan, migrants, diplomat, Mega Beast, or wildlife. It's funny, I thought we could actually go and... I thought you could force a siege. I may be thinking of migrant, like forcing a migrant run. Yeah, I don't know what else that would be. I might have to look it up and see if there's something else. I thought we could do it. Okay, so Syrian's saying, from what I'm reading, it looks like Fourth Siege was taken out as an event. That's a shame. Yeah, maybe we can't do it. Maybe we're stuck with it. There's nothing else there, is there? Just looking through the list. I mean, there's heaps of them. Let's just try assault. Nope. Attack. Nope. I don't know. I might just have a quick search and just see if there's a way to trigger an event. There it is. Trigger siege. We've certainly done everything we need to do that one. Which we've done. So I'm not sure why we haven't had any. It's strange. Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't had anything at all come. This is old information. It's old, but I'll just see if there's any information there. Yeah, really we should have had one by now. So I'm not sure what to do about that. What was the proximity node on the AI recap? That you are too far away? No, we actually, I purposely chose one very, very close. Unless it's no longer at war. That could be the other thing. Let's have a quick look and see. We'll centre on our fort. See, we are... Where are we? There. So Dwarven Fortress of Razor Wealth. And so that's us right there where the cursor is. Right next to us is Dark Goblin Pits of Maggot Daggers. And we're at war with them. So we definitely are. We should, like, we've got war all the way around us. And I can't really send my fortress and my dwarves off because there's a bug where you end up losing dwarves, and I don't really want to do it through that side of things. But yeah, you can see there we're actually at war with all of these different things, but nobody has targeted us. Very, very strange. So I can do raids out, but not. It's not going to be helpful. They're not moving off at all. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know what to do about that. Yeah, well, the Drax are saying maybe they're busy fighting others. Is that a thing? It's well, sort of, but they're not moving off. Like if we did that news and rumours, we'd see dotted lines of where they're going. So I don't know what to do. Like it's sort of this. I think we really have run our race with this fort, but I would have loved to have finished it with a siege. Let's go back and see if there's any other information. Yeah, see, on hard difficulty, the trigger conditions for enemies are roughly halved. Now, I've actually changed that to make it even worse. So, if we have a look at this one here. We're not even getting the precursor to sieges either. So we're in this category here. We've created heaps of wealth. Yeah, normal enemies. So we should be here. We've got hard enemies selected. Enemies has been set to custom. The economy is on normal. So I've actually made the triggers a lot less than what they should be. So this is the population triggers. I've really reduced these a lot. Unless that's the trouble. And what I might do is I might just, because it hasn't done anything at all, let's just go back to settings, difficulty, and just set it to hard and just be done with it. Now, if I go back to there again, sorry, if I just go back to the difficulty and go to custom settings, they've actually still stayed where they were. Well, let's just see if that works. Oh, hang on, Mike. Yeah, no, that's okay. That's okay, I think. It's just that I'm finding this fortress now becoming a bit too boring. There's not much. One thing we could do is go out and kill the Forgotten Beasts. We could do that, maybe. Should we do that? Should we make that our first mission for our military? Send them out to kill that Forgotten Beast. We might as well do something. Let's do that. So F5 is back down in here. Now this is actually our way out into the fortress. Now we do actually have only one hostile, which is this one here. This is on the layer that we're going to kill. So if I'm going to open up the fortress and allow the well, I'm going to tell the military. So I'm going to go to the embattled axe, and I'm going to set them to go outside. Which we're going to be down in here somewhere. So where are we? We're up. You're up in here. So I want them all to be together when this actually happens. Let's congregate in here, and then we'll move them off. So expect some banning. Could make Forgotten Beast Zoo. Well, that's what this guy's here for. He's to try to draw the Forgotten Beast in, but it didn't actually work that way. So we'll go out hunting. And if we do this one fairly easily, then we might go and hunt the others down as well. So with that one selected, we're just going to go gestation to start with. And just wait for them all to arrive. Now we don't have the war dogs with this group. We've got migrants that have arrived, okay. So we need even more. Won't worry about looking at those. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So not everyone is here. We've got battle mode, Began, red shirt, sick, Union ID, Syrian. Got nearly everyone. All right, that'll do us. Let's go and unlock this door. Make it passable. And we'll just keep on congregating the stack a bit deeper down now. So let's go and meet out here. Let's go and watch as they all leave, and then we'll lock the door behind them. What are they doing? Where'd they go? Should be able to move through there. Oh, it might be where we can't actually get down easily. Let's go and meet out here to start with. Who's that out there, Began, on his own? Comes the others. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 now, so we're even less. Yeah, migrants, that'll okay. We'll just leave them where they are. And I think we'll make this the last thing that we do with the fortress, and then we'll sort of start another one next time. Where's the rest of them? Now what are you doing? Red shirt's going back off to fill a water skin up. Here comes battle mode. Come on, we need a few others. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Richard's not back, is he? You can tell that there's a few people that just don't really want to be involved in this fight. Here we go. Who's that? That's red shirt. That'll do us. I'm not sure where the others actually are, so we'll now lock the door behind us and we'll go hunting. Now, if they all move at pretty much the same speed. Let's just go straight for the attack. You know, it's gone. It's run away. We'll go to where it was last seen. Which was out here somewhere. Come on, where are you? It's like they can't actually reach that. They don't seem to be able to move off. I think that what it may be is that we've actually got like an area that they just can't get into. I'll try giving them a station order for down in here. They can't move off this from here. That's like they're blocked. Yeah, actually it's a cliff. They're on the edge of a cliff there. Oh, no wonder we couldn't actually get any of these traps to work. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to make that one passable again. We're going to keep the station order out here, just on this location here. And we're going to dig a stairwell down to this layer here, I think. So let's go and dig in this way. Here we go, someone's coming to do it. Course Lord and Ishibashi are now going back off. I'm not seeing any movement here from the Forgotten Beasts. They're wandering back off again to go and get more drink and stuff. Done. All right, so that's now been activated, and that's probably why the other one didn't sort of do anything. All right, so we've now got that's now been allocated back out through here. What's going to happen is the dwarves are now going to start to come out, and they are going to look for like spider webs and things. So I'm going to have to block it off when we get enough of a force. So we've got like 5 out here at this stage. Let's just make sure we don't end up with any more citizens. Now we've only got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we've got 5 still. So Union ID has now moved back in to get another drink. Here comes Sick. Now, this is all sort of where they actually are. 1 hostile. Which one is that? It is back. Here we go. So it's now targeting us. Yep, here it comes. Right. So we now actually have what we wanted. We do actually have now our fight. We could. No, I think we'll kill it. Let's go and kill it. So what we're going to do is we're going to move everyone back up into here, away from this, so just so we can actually get onto it quickly. We're going to lock this door down now. So everybody that's outside now will be the ones that do the fighting. So we'll go and station back over here. I don't want to be fighting. If we end up fighting in the corridor, it's going to be 1 versus 1, and I don't want that. So now we've all moved over. Let's just have a quick look down and see. Forgotten Beast is coming. Yep, so here it comes. We'll just wait for it to appear at the top. Come on, guys, move further back. 1, 2, 3. They should be further back than that. So we've got Sick in the front and red shirt there. Cause Lord, Battle Mode, Began, and Serion. Okay, so they're the ones that are up for banning. Let's just, I'm just going to press the full stop key. We'll just watch what actually happens. Here it comes. All right, so we now actually have our combat. We're going to probably look at it from the perspective of the Forgotten Beast. And we'll just set these ones up so that we can actually sort of come back in. But let's initially just see what's the initial attack is going to be. We'll now tell them that their order is to kill the Forgotten Beast. So we'll give that an attack order now that it's up the top. So confirm. So the kill Oren Ecclesare. So Oren Ecclesaric, the Forgotten Beast. If you have a look at its health and then description. So a gigantic hairy sauropod is a spiral shell and it squirms and fidgets. Its river blue hair is long and wavy, beware its poisonous bite. So if it does break the skin, there will be poison. It is strong and agile. Its left rear foot is dinted from other attacks, so it just has some scarring on its body. All right, let's just press the full stop key and just see who's in. The first one in is, I'll just ditch all this stuff so we can see the fighting as it appears. There we go. First one through here is we do actually have the militia commander Sick is fighting. So yep. So the Forgotten Beast strikes the militia commander, but the shot is blocked. We'll just keep on watching because it's now inside there's some trees there, and so it's sort of our guys have to now get in behind the trees. We're going to be able to do a 4-to-1 aspect, I think. Let's just keep it going a little bit more. Sick is still the one fighting. That's all right. That's all we actually have at this stage. Come on, guys, move in. It's now hit at Sick. Sick has now jumped back. We have to be careful of the cliff as well because we could jump off the cliff accidentally. So what's happened this time? Okay, the Forgotten Beast misses the militia commander. The militia commander bashes Forgotten Beast in the left rear foot with her. That's the named. What's she got? A mace, chipping the bone. Charges at her, and she then jumps away. We'll just watch a little bit more until the others get a bit closer. There we go. We're seeing more stuff. Now there was something else happened there. Oh, here we go. This one's already. We've actually now already had another smack here. So if we have a quick look, so jumps away. Militia commander bashes Forgotten Beast in the left rear leg with her with her mace, fracturing the bone. She's now Sick is actually fully decked out in steel armor. So Sick is doing very, very well here. So Forgotten Beast strikes the militia commander, but the shot is blocked. Militia commander bashes the Forgotten Beast in the right front foot with again chipping the bone, and pulls the front leg. Now what they have to do is they have to bring this thing down to be able to then get to its head. So it's still going to take some time. We'll just keep on watching while the others come back in, and we'll just till we sort of see more things actually happening. Now, the Forgotten Beast is down. Sick is on top of it. We're seeing the Forgotten Beast blood is on the ground through here. There's nothing much else on the ground there. So we can see who else actually now came into it. So Cause Lord did a bit of fighting. Let's just watch it from the Forgotten Beast perspective. Okay, the militia commander bashes the Forgotten Beast in the right front foot, again with chipping the bone. The Forgotten Beast now falls over, which we can see with the little down arrows. Misses the militia commander. The Spearmaster stabs the Forgotten Beast in the lower body with his spear, his copper spear, tearing the muscle. And so that is, the Spearmaster is Cause Lord. So Cause Lord is now in the attack. We'll just watch a little bit more. Yes, immediately going there. So Cause Lord again fighting. I'll just let it go forward a little bit further. In fact, if we go to the Forgotten Beast and just do it this way again, and just we can, rather than watching it, we can just read what actually does happen here. So stabs the Forgotten Beast in the lower body, tearing the muscle through there again. So at this stage, we're doing fairly well. I'll just now unpause the game. Okay, militia commander bashes Forgotten Beast in the left foot, chipping the bone, twists the front leg. All right, so the Baroness Consort of Razorwealth, this is Serion, stabs the Forgotten Beast in the upper body with her steel short sword, tearing the muscle and tearing the left lung. Forgotten Beast is having trouble breathing. The steel short sword is lodged firmly in the wound. Forgotten Beast misses the militia commander, so it's still going after Sick. Okay, misses the militia commander again, so swipe twice. The Spearmaster scratches the Forgotten Beast in the upper body, tearing the fat and bruising the muscle, and bruising the left lung. So we're getting to it. In the meantime, Serion actually pulls on the embedded short sword and gains possession back of the short sword. So it was lodged in the wound. Now, while it's on the ground like this, is where we can sort of hit it in higher locations. So the militia commander bashes Forgotten Beast in the lower body with her mace, and bruising the muscle. Forgotten Beast misses a militia commander again. Forgotten Beast is having trouble breathing. So the Baroness consort, so this is Syrian, bites Forgotten Beast in the upper body, tearing the fat, and latches on firmly with her teeth. So militia commander punches Forgotten Beast in the left rear foot with her left hand, bruising the muscle, twists the left rear leg. There we go. So Forgotten Beast misses the Baroness consort. The Spearmaster stabs the Forgotten Beast in the upper body with, again, with the spear, tearing the muscle, and it's now been lodged in the wound. Forgotten Beast breaks the grip of the Baroness consort. So the Forgotten Beast has been able to push Serian away. So then we've got the Spearmaster pulls on Debrafot and gains possession of the spear. Misses the militia commander yet again. So the Forgotten Beast is really going after Sick. What we might do is, if there's any jumping away, we might have another look and see where things actually are going. Baroness Consort slashes the Forgotten Beast in the lower body with her steel short sword, tearing the muscle. An artery has been opened in the attack. The militia commander bashes the Forgotten Beast in the left rear leg with her, again with her mace, chipping the bone. And the Spearmaster stabs the Forgotten Beast in the left rear foot, chipping the bone as well. The force pulls the left front leg. So let's just now go across again. I'll just right click on that one. So we're still here. We haven't jumped away from this location. Some of them are on the edge, like Red Shirt is on the edge, but not close enough. Got Serian in through there, the Baroness Consort. Now she's only wearing... She is not wearing the best stuff. She hasn't named just a copper... She's only got copper stuff. She does have a steel short sword, an iron cap. So she's got a real mishmash of equipment, which is not the best. Not the best at all. Cause Lord is going to be fully decked out in steel, except for the copper spear. But yeah, steel high boots, the whole lot. So he's now fully decked out, and of course Sick will be as well. Have a look at Sick. Again, steel mail shirts, steel high boots, etc. And then there's the left hand. This is the mace, exceptional steel mace. It's splattered with Were Bison blood. Still got Were Bison blood on it. So it's all happening here. We'll just go back into the Forgotten Beast again and click on that one. Make sure it's pausable. So while we're not jumping near the cliff face, that's okay. That's why it didn't actually go and hunt down that goblin that we had put out there for it. Okay, so scratches have Forgotten Beast in the upper body, tearing the scale. Militia Commander kicks Forgotten Beast in the left front leg, bruising the muscle, and Spearmaster punches. So they're not using their weapons at the moment. But the Baroness Consort slashes a Forgotten Beast in the left foot with his short sword. And there we go. We've actually now chopped off a Forgotten Beast foot. So it now sails off in an arc. So it's going to be somewhere... we'll find it. There it is there. That little thing right there. If we just go and click on it. It's heavily bleeding. It should be showing up in the list of stuff that we've got through here. I'm not seeing it further down. It will be moving if we just go and press it a little bit further forward. It should move. There it goes. It's slowly making its way over. So it's actually in the air. The front foot. If we have a quick look, so this one is now heavily. It's shaken to the core, bleeding heavily. Look at its health and description. So ability to stand has been lost. Trouble breathing, heavy bleeding. And we can see there already all the damage that's been done to it. So the left front foot is gouting the blood. The lower body is cut open. The lower body is gouting blood as well. Lower body is bruised. Upper body is cut open. Its upper body is dripping Forgotten Beast blood. Its upper body is bruised as well. Left rear leg is broken. Its left rear leg is bruised. This happened in like split-second stuff. You're bruised. The right front foot is broken. The right front foot is bruised. The left lung is fractured. So you can see there the left front foot is gone. So essentially that's now been chopped off. So the guys are doing very, very well here. Oops, hang on. Let's keep it going and see what actually happens. So now this is Spearmaster stabs a forgotten beast in the head, tearing the muscle, fracturing the skull. So we're now going for the killing blow already. This has been very, very fast. So Dwarf has lodged firmly in the wound. So the Swordmaster stabs a forgotten beast in the upper body, tearing the muscle and fracturing the right true ribs. Steel short sword is lodged firmly in the wound as well. Militia Commander bashes the forgotten beast in the upper body, bruising the muscle. They both pull on their different weapons, and so the Spearmaster has now gotten back the spear. Baroness Consort stabs the forgotten beast in the right foot, chipping the bone. A steel short sword is lodged firmly in the wound. The Swordmaster pulls and gains possession back of the actual of the sword. The Spearmaster, now that's the Swordmaster. So we've got another one that's now involved. Let's see who that actually is. So we now actually have, that's Serian. Red shirt is back in here now. Now Began has moved down. He's on the edge of the cliff, which is a bit dangerous, but he's not in super close just yet. So Began, the Baron of Razorwealth, is here. His wife is fighting heavily, but he is not moved into the fight just yet. He should move into here, but we want to make sure that they're away from the cliff if we can help it. Won't matter that much, but it'll affect them a little bit. Battle mode hasn't moved in behind here, where he can actually then do some good if he got in there as well. Let's just go back across and see who's going to do the next bit of attacking. Militia Commander punches Forgotten Beast in the right foot. Baroness Consort pulls the embedded short sword. So yeah, when it says this, so there's two with swords. There's Red Shirt, who is the sword master, and the Baroness Consort, which is Serian. So when we're sort of seeing these names, Spearmaster stabs a Forgotten Beast in the right foot with chipping the bone. Okay, we've got the Sword Master. This is Red Shirt, strikes a Forgotten Beast in the head, bruising the muscle and fracturing the skull. So it's going to take a fair few hits to kill it all off. And then Serian slashes the Forgotten Beast in the upper body, tearing the muscle and fracturing the left true ribs. Militia Commander bashes Forgotten Beast in the right foot, chipping the bone. Okay, so Red Shirt now stabs the Forgotten Beast in the right foot. It's lodged firmly in the wound. Serian has slashed the Forgotten Beast in the left rear leg, with fracturing the bone through there as well. An artery has been opened up, so there's been blood everywhere. Baron of so here we go. Finally, we're getting so Began bashes the Forgotten Beast in the upper body with his steel mace, bruising the muscle. Militia Commander strikes the Forgotten Beast so it's sick in the right leg, chipping the bone there again as well. So they're all going for it. So there's a lot of stuff. What do we get up to now? So this is actually Spearmaster stabs again. The Baron scratches Forgotten Beast in the upper body, tearing the muscle. Baroness Consort strikes Forgotten Beast in the upper body, so bruising the muscle, jamming the right true ribs through the left lung, tearing the left lung. So the Forgotten Beast is now having a lot of trouble breathing. The Forgotten Beast should fall over at some point. So this is Red Shirt stabs a Forgotten Beast. The Sick bashes a Forgotten Beast as well. So we're looking for the headshots here. There we go. So Spearmaster stabs a Forgotten Beast in the right eyelid with his spear, tearing it. So the force bends the head. The Baroness Consort of Razorwealth stabs a Forgotten Beast in the tail with her short sword, chipping the bone. A tendon has been torn. The Spearmaster stabs a Forgotten Beast in the lower body, tearing the muscle through there. That's lodged firmly. So we're now tearing the guts, and Dwarf has now lodged firmly in the wound yet again. Militia Commander bashes again in the head, bruising the muscle and chipping the skull, but still not enough to kill it. Okay, so still hitting the body there. That's with Red Shirt. Baron, so this is Began in the upper body. So who's going to get the killing blow here? So the Spearmaster gets his spear back. The Consort, so this is Serian, slashes Forgotten Beast in the rear foot, fracturing the bone. The Swordmaster, so Red Shirt, stabs the Forgotten Beast in the right leg. So it's not attacking back anymore. It's now sort of been smashed to pieces very, very quickly. Spearmaster stabs the Forgotten Beast in the rear leg, fracturing the bone. Okay, here we go. So this is getting close now, I think. We've got the Began bashes the Forgotten Beast in the right foot. And you part of smashed into the body, an unrecognisable mass, so completely smashing its legs. The militia commander bashes a forgotten beast in the upper body, bruising the muscle. Yep, so it's just all good stuff. We'll just keep it going. So we're looking for the headshots now. I think until we start to see it fight back, we really won't have a problem. Bashes it in the right leg. Forgotten Beast breaks the grip of the militia commander's upper front teeth on the front leg through there. So there was actually biting, but it's now sort of been able to push that one away. Swordmaster strikes Forgotten Beast in the upper body through there. More trouble breathing. So the Baroness Consort pulls on the embedded short sword, gains possession. So after striking it in the upper body. Just keep on going now until we sort of start to get the headshots. You can see there that when Began actually hits it, it stays hit pretty much. Chipping the right floating ribs. Lower body there, looking for the upper body hits. And stabs have gotten both in the right leg. We need to get more headshots here. These guys know what they're doing. Okay, so Began kicks a Forgotten Beast in the head, bruising the muscle, but it's not enough to do any real damage. Yep, so that's the Swordmaster, so there's a red shirt. Now, has Battle Mode got into the fight? No. Battle Mode is still way back over here. Everyone else is now around it. We can see there's entrails now sort of on the ground, and there's blood everywhere from the Forgotten Beast. None of our guys have taken any damage here at all, which is fantastic. So we'll just keep on going back in and keep it going. So left leg, upper body, in the head. Baroness Consort bites the Forgotten Beast in the head, turning the muscle and bruising the fat, and then latches on firmly. Swordmaster stabs the Forgotten Beast in the lower body. It did break, so the Forgotten Beast can still move around. So the Forgotten Beast is really struggling to breathe. Its lungs have been completely cut apart. Baroness Consort stabs the Forgotten Beast in the right leg. There we are. The Forgotten Beast should become unconscious at some point, just because it can't actually breathe. Tendon has been torn, right foot, in the upper body, slashes the lower body there, kicks the Forgotten Beast in the rear leg. If I didn't do it like with this pausing, it would all be over and done with. To go, actually, Adrian Soda is saying attack the goblins to provoke them. The trouble with doing that is that we lose members of the group. Like I think there's a bug at the moment where you actually end up losing members even if they do a good job. I would do that, but we're going to be losing people. We did that last time and it wasn't good. Unless we put together another small force and just send them out. That may be something we can do. Bash the lower body. I'll just keep on going now until we get the headshot. The right leg. So yeah, there's nothing. The Forgotten Beast is not going to be able to strike back now, I don't think. The lower body. Just keep it sort of going through here. In fact, what we might do is we're not seeing any fighting coming back from the. Oh, there it goes. That was it. Sorry, I'll just go back in. Pause. So the very, very last attack. I don't know who got the last kill. Vegan, maybe? Nope, that was only right leg. Baroness Consort. Lower body. That's not it either. Who got the kill? It may have just died. I think it just died because it couldn't breathe. So we now actually have the its mutilated corpse sitting back out through here, which we can now eat. Everyone can eat and be merry. So we can actually now open up this door, make this one passable, and allow everyone to come back out now and start to pick up the goods that are actually out here. So what we'll do is we'll just go back and claim all of this stuff. That was very, very well done. So these guys have no special order. They're just going to go back to their training regime. pick up all this wood while it's all here. Yeah, so these have all been killed by that forgotten beast. So we didn't even get one hit coming back through. I mean, Sick was attacked a few times, but really that was very, very impressive fighting by the guys. So they're doing a good job here. Now this one here, yeah, there are ways up to that. That's fine. We'll just leave that one where that is. Okay, so that was successful. Off they go. And they're all going off now to pick stuff up. Now the Forgotten Beast should have... we should be butchering it. It's not been set for anything. Let's just go back up to our butcher shops. We've got a little bit of time before anything actually does happen. Where is it? Oh, that's the top. F4, F5, F3. So, what are we doing here? They're slaughtering different poults and things. Add new task. Butcher an animal. I'll just see if it actually will do that one. Let's just go back out again. Oh, Kujagrim is now is throwing a tantrum. Most likely have to be arrested again. Maybe a setting actually that this is because this is outside of our fortress. Got one injured citizen. The blacksmith. There's blood, so they're already washing themselves off. Let's look at the health. See if that was actually another attack. Open cases, disorderly conduct. Yep, injured party. Well, we'll convict Kujagrim. So we'll go that way. Yep, that's okay. Yep, Kujagrim has got even more people now upset with the tax. Okay, we've got all the wood that was outside. Everyone's just going out now to pick up all the goodies and other things that are actually out here. Let's see if we end up with if those bones are picked up. Looks like they may have been actually. Yep, those kids are transformed. That's okay. Been bitten by a cave spider inside here. That's all right. That's what happens. I think that, yeah, this is actually already so Private Joe has already been rescued now and is now being buried. So the bones have been picked up. There'd probably be somebody going off to bury him, I would imagine. I don't know if they would have been back already. If we go and have another look at the jobs, maybe. Got someone off collecting webs. Place item in tomb. There we go. There's a couple of them. So if we go and have a quick look at them. So this is... let's It's coming in already. What's it got? Place item in tomb. Not seeing what they're carrying there at all. And we'll just have a look at the other one as well. Place item in tomb. Not sure. Just go back in there again and we'll just watch this other one. Don't think there's any others that are placing anyone else anywhere. Just see which direction they're moving. Yes, Kujigrim's mangled skeleton there. Oh, it's just the same thing. What happens here is that they keep on coming back. I'm just going to lock those down. Just forbid it, so it'll just sit there. And so they're probably both reacting with that one through there. Private Joe has probably already been buried, I would guess. So we'll leave them where they are. Alright, so that was good. That was a good little attack outside. There's really nothing much going on here. Yeah, I think it might be time for us to build another fortress. So we might do that next time we play. There's a lot of games coming up in the next week, actually, so I'll probably actually take a bit of a break from games like Dwarf Fortress, just a little bit, over the coming week or so. Like Menace, for example, actually launches next week. So that will be day 2 after the launch of that. Actually, one thing I do have to do is go through and check my my gaming site, because I didn't realise that I thought that the Nexus.gg site had. I know that Slytherin doesn't have many of their games in there anymore, but certainly games like Menace and stuff I can sell through there. So I wanted to go and actually curate that today. Got more petitions, etc. And what I might do is I might leave it here for today, and I'll be back again later on today as well, I think. Maybe it'll be a fair few hours before I do get back, but I'm not sure what I'll play just yet. There's a fair few different sorts of games. We've got one hostile. Yeah, it's this guy here. That's all right. He's just wandering in. So probably our reason we aren't getting sieges, I think they save, if not the world has some corruption. Maybe. Oh, there we go. You've actually got, I'll just open that URL and just see what it says. Missing nemesis is a constant issue of the game's data structure. We also know that some people experience crashes under desired behaviour. Yeah, so one thing we're fairly certain about is if you send a squad off on a mission and one of the members of the squad has had missing nemesis records, that unit will not return from the mission. This is why I don't want to send them off. Which may also cause other members of the squad or even the entire squad to be lost. We also know that in some cases forts that have missing nemesis records will crash on save or will cause crashes. Yeah, okay. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. God, they're good, the guys that put DF Hack together. They really are just they know so much about the game. Yeah, okay, well that's possibly it. So I think we need to start again. We need to start again in a much more aggressive location, I think. So I think what we'll do is we'll put this fort to rest. There's really not much else happening in here. So I think we'll leave it here, guys. So thanks for watching, and that'll be the end of this fort, I believe. I could keep on going down and killing off the other forgotten beasts, but that was pretty one-sided. That other one that we had. We certainly have built this fort up into a very, very nice location, Actually, one thing I do need to do is to, I might as well do it while I'm here. I'll just go back into constructions, floors, and this one here, I forget what it was, chestnut, I think. Chestnut. There we go. Right, pretty sure that was all chestnut log floor there. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. So thanks for watching, and I'll be back later on. It will be a fair few hours before I do get back. It could be possibly even 9 hours or so before I actually get back. I've got a lot to do for me this morning. So we'll come back through. Saying thanks for the stream, Daz. So even though I only caught the last few minutes, yeah. So with the so I think we'll start a new fort next time, and try to get something where we do get the sieges happening. I'm really disappointed we didn't get a siege with this one. I sort of was hoping we'd end up with sieges sort of coming through all the time. We'll play on hard anyway when we do come back and play it. Anyway, guys, I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching, and as I say, I'll be back a little bit later on.